Do you think you would have gotten as far as you were today without the name Professor Pizza?
It's hard to say, but I wouldn't do it any other way. You know, the impetus for me really taking on Professor Pizza as an identity and as a brand was me coming to terms with the fact that, like, I'm this Italian American kid with this Italian name who's never been to Italy, and I still haven't yet, right? There's so many of us greaseballs out there making pizza, right? How do I separate myself from the pack while at the same time having the humility to understand there's always going to be like a bunch of people that are better at this than I am. And I'm somebody that gets bored and likes to focus in on all different kinds of styles. Well, there are people that have just given their life to Roman style pizza, just given their life to Neapolitan style pizza, just given their life to Chicago cracker, thin and deep dish. Where do you really fit in, right? And my whole thing is just like, I'm all about the pursuit of the knowledge through the journey. I don't think you can ever fully get there, right? So when I say I'm Professor Pizza, it's not to say I'm all knowing. It's to say I'm all questioning, you know? I am a student of pizza. And I'm always learning. I feel like when I answer these questions, I answer them in the most rudimentary way possible. You know, I was very lucky to have a very small part in the overall journey of the new Modernist Pizza book. And you look at the work that they've done with dough, and it's truly humbling. It's encyclopedic in knowledge, and I haven't seen it yet, but I was one of the many, many global stops on that voyage of understanding pizza. So, really cool experience, and I cannot wait to leaf through that book.
I think we need to explain to folks listening why this is such a huge deal, because it's not inexpensive.
No, it's not. It's I think it's $400 and some odd dollars, but you know, this isn't like other cookbooks. It's almost unfair to categorize it that way. And I say that having not gone through it yet, but when you look at the other books, the other series of books that they put out, they're absolute game changers. They're in a category of their own. They spend literally years researching every minute topic, and as they learn more, if anything that they learn conflicts with anything that they previously learned, they're not ever afraid to start from the very beginning. You know, you look at those guys, whether it's him, Chris Bianco, like, these guys are getting into other stuff. They're flexing their creative juices in other ways, and they might not have made their name by doing so, but they're doing so after the fact, or secretly all along the way. And the same is true with Don DeMarco. You know, everybody thinks of maybe one or the other, but he always did New York by the slice as well as Sicilians. So I think we all want to flex that muscle, and some of us do it more than others, but I have to. I don't know if you ever watched the Burger Show on YouTube, but these guys were just, you know, speaking truth by talking about singles as opposed to like double burgers.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you about the double?
Interesting.
Or are you about two singles back to back because you want to eat that much cheeseburger, but you want the perfect meat to bun ratio? And you're getting a better meat to bun ratio with a single than you are a double, right? So I think when we look at the burger world, when we look at the pizza world, you know, if I look at the taco world, I want the tiny taco, and I want a lot of them. I don't want the giant taco. And that's how I look at pizza.